Welcome to this series of short videos that is aimed at preparing you to apply for an England Woodland Creation Offer, or EWCO. The England Woodland Creation Offer is a grant that forms part of a suite of Forestry Commission initiatives to support tree planting and woodland creation across England. To get started and to find the form, visit the official .gov website and search for England Woodland Creation Offer form. You'll need to scroll down the landing page to find it, download the form and save it to your desktop. Before starting your application, we'd advise looking at this document, which is a guide to planning new woodlands in England. You can find this by clicking through the Forestry Commission landing page on the .gov website. This guide supports anyone who wants to plan, design and create a woodland in England and describes what you should think about before starting your woodland creation project. The Guide to Planning a New Woodland in England is designed to encourage you to apply the UKFS to strengthen your application, and also explains how to engage with stakeholders. On page 6, there's a useful overview of the woodland creation planning process that should help you develop your proposal and decide on a course of action whether you decide to apply for grant funding through EWCO or not. On page 7, it introduces the UK Forestry Standard, or the UKFS, which should be considered at all times during the planning of your new woodland. The UKFS sets out the criteria and standards for the sustainable management of forests and woodlands in the UK. Its 5th and most recent edition was published in October 2023. Another key document to acquaint yourself with is the EWCO Grant Manual, as this explains requirements and processes that you must follow if your application is successful. The Grant Manual sets out eligibility criteria, how the grant works, mapping standards, and scheme requirements. These aspects will be covered in greater detail in later videos. On the same landing page, there are some essential appendices, which includes the standard costs document. This document sets out the standard cost items that are available through EWCO and that can be selected on your EWCO form. They include, amongst other things, the cost to supply and plant trees, supplements for tree shelters, fencing or walling options, and forestry furniture such as gates. There are other payments available for vegetation control and other options for items such as culverts and leaky woody dams. It would be advisable to get familiar with these payments before beginning your application. Another useful appendix is at the bottom of the page and is an example EWCO map, which sets out basic standards for communicating your woodland plan to the Forestry Commission, including species choice, fencing options and access.